Hello, George here. This is a list of Fortune 1000 companies, and I'm going to extract it with table capture. So what I'll first do is right-click the table, launch the workshop. You can see that there's an orange box around a single row. That means this table is a div-based table. It's not using table HTML. Like if I right-click this and go to inspect, you can see it's a div and more divs and divs all the way up. So um, what we have to do is tell table capture where all the repeating elements, all the rows begin and end. So I'll click expand selection here to include more of the surrounding content. And now you can see we have 17 rows and 11 columns, which is less than we'd like. There are a lot more, and that means, this is a table that loads as you scroll. So I'm going to turn on dynamic tables. That's below in the workshop here on the left. And this is a paid feature, but I understand that. So what I'll start doing now is scroll down. And as I scroll, you can see this row count is increasing. So I can just scroll this pretty fast and it'll get all the data. And if you scroll back up, you can see that the row count doesn't increase because table capture will fingerprint the rows and make sure it doesn't add duplicates. And then let's try auto scrolling. So I'll click toggle auto scrolling, and it's not increasing right now, the row count, because we had already gotten those, but now you can see the row count is increasing, and I can grab my cup of coffee here and take a sip and walk away, and when I come back, all 1,000 of these rows will have been exported. Yeah, so this is completely hands-free, and I can turn auto scrolling off at any point, and then also I can export the data. So let's take a look at this is the data. I don't know. It looks really good to me. You should always check your data before you start using it for very important stuff. Have a great one. Thanks.